Gonna give me a plug.
Well, it'd be hard to beat Mark Bradley. I've been here 9 years. He knows everything about everything.
So on that note, Coach,
Yeah,
how was practice?
practice was good.
Cool off a little bit with the rain?
Yeah, it rained a little bit, but I thought the energy was good. And, we didn't do very many interactions today because we've gotten after it pretty good for a couple of days, so we were in shells. And we'll get back full pads tomorrow, and then go shells Friday morning, and then scrimmage Saturday morning. Stadium.
Nice break from the rigors of camp to go over the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
today.
I think the kids enjoyed it. It's a neat place. It's actually the first time I'd been there since it moved to Atlanta, so it was pretty cool.
Anything particular you were looking at?
No, I think I was just looking at pretty much everything, and some of the Georgia Tech guys and the history there. I enjoyed watching a little bit of Georgia Southern, Tracy Ham, and some of those guys back when I was coaching way back when. So it was fun.
You talked early at the beginning of camp about Nathan Cottrell, how maybe he was forcing things a little. How is he coming along now?
He's been injured actually. He tweaked a hamstring, so he's been out. Hopefully we'll get him back Monday.
And Marcus Marshall, has he been able to practice the last couple of days?
He missed the last 2 days, but he's day to day. He should be fine. I mean, there's nothing serious.
And Quay?
We'll be back tomorrow. I think he just rolled an ankle or something.
Just
We haven't had
fall
anybody
dings?
hurt serious.
Yeah.
Christian Philbot is obviously a guy who's been struggling.
He's been out there. He's done a good job staying out. I tell you, who's been impressive the last couple of days is Jalen Camp. Man, he's made some nice catches.
He obviously came in.
Strong. He's got a really. His body is not that of a normal freshman. He's a big, strong kid.
Yeah, obviously his family did a great job getting him and his coaches
dad's a
and stuff.
trainer,
Yeah.
and they've done a good job. I mean, he's well put together, and he's got strong hands, and he's an athletic kid. If he can, hopefully he can transition it into playing.
He was a kid that a lot of people overlooked, I guess, in the
Early on, and then,
Yeah. Towards the end, yeah.
Towards the end, he got really hot. Yeah.
I noticed that the lineman had the padding on the helmets, and I'm curious. I mean, actually, I can guess why he did it, but what prompted the decision to go ahead and
Just talking to other coaches, I talked to a couple of guys. I think Dabo had said they used them for their linemen, and Jimbo said the same thing, and they felt like they were, it can't hurt,
Right.
So we thought we'd try them out, and just for practical purposes, we bought enough so that if any of the other kids wanted them, they could have them too. So it wasn't just like for the linemen. And a few of them have taken them. A few of the kids who've had a little history with head injuries,
have you gotten any feedback from the kids about?
Yeah, they like them
Yeah.
so far. I mean, it's the coaches really like them because they have this black thing on the back, and you can see on the film where kids are looking.
Any of the A-backs caught your eye so far?
I think they're all just. No, I would say no, not really. I mean, Clinton Lynch has had a good day or two, but when you start picking them out, there's other guys too. So it's. I think we'll be okay at that position. We've got some pretty good depth. We'll probably have 5 or 6 guys that can play like normal, like it was before last year.
With you were saying before about the guys dropping body fat or dropping fat percentage, and obviously to some degree, I imagine that also means some of them are dropping just total weight. Like, can you? I mean, is
some dropped some weight, and some of them stayed the same. But the thing, what they did is they created more muscle, and you can, some of them actually got bigger and reduced their body fat, which is what you'd like.
Right.
To gain 5 or 6 pounds and cut your body fat by 20%, that's pretty good.
Who do you think the guy is that's reshaped his body the most, maybe on the team? Or 1 or 2 guys?
If I could pick one guy out, I mean, there's a lot of guys that have done a good job with it. I'd be hesitant to just pick one.
a couple of players have mentioned Jake Stickler as having improved a good bit and maybe shown a little more. Is that something you've seen yourself?
Yeah, mostly with an offensive lineman, if you don't notice them much, they're probably doing okay. And I think our coaches are hopeful that Jake's made some good progress. We'll know more when we get into the scrimmages and start to play. But yeah.
What have you noticed out of Dorian Walker, cornerback?
I think he's working hard. He's like everybody else out there competing. Dorian's a good athlete, so probably learning the scheme and making plays. That's what it'll come down to. And we'll start to play more starting Saturday for the next week, and then we'll start to focus on Boston College after that.
Do you feel like you have kind of guys yet for the return, kick return, punt return?
We got guys that we're trying. I mean, that might be the last week or two before we decide. We got 4 or 5 at each.
Was today supposed to be shells, or was it?
Yeah. No, I decided we were going to do that this morning. Yeah.